I'm Tyson Haskins, and this is another Profile, the segment where we go everywhere in the community to find professionals who are great at what they do. And today we're here in Layton. We're going to stop by Pro Image Sports and talk to one of my favorite entrepreneurs and local businessmen, Troy Osborn.
My name is Troy Osborn, owner-operator of Pro Image Sports. We sell jerseys, hats, team gear. I was raised here locally. I grew up in Farmington, Utah. My father owned his own business for a number of years, still does. You know, growing up, going to middle school or even elementary, I was always trying to sell stuff. Whatever it was, baseball cards. I had something in me that I enjoyed selling or coming up with different business ideas, even as a young man. I really enjoyed sports growing up. You know, played competitive baseball. When I was younger, kids played every sport. You know, you played soccer, you played baseball, you played football, and then you moved on to the next. I love sports. I enjoy watching the Jazz. I enjoy watching football. So this is my passion, where you know, watch it on weekends and then you work here on Monday. You tend to cheer for teams you normally wouldn't cheer for, because if a certain team locally does well, your business thrives. Never been a big Laker fan, but they're good for business. Laker fans are very loyal. Your loyalties are more to, hey, what helps business best? I've been in the sports retail business for probably close to 20 years. So I graduated at Weber State, and one of my first jobs out of college, I worked at a place called Academy Sports. And that's where I really got a love for this business. And a few years after that, I was hired on at a competitor. I worked there for 13 years. After working there several years, I thought, hey, I'd love to do this on my own. So I reached out to Pro Image. I had several friends that I'd worked with or became friends with at Pro Image, and they really wanted me to open my own store. I had the desire to open my own store, and then the rest is kind of history. So currently I have 3 locations. This one is our Layton store in the Layton Hills Mall. We have a store about 10 minutes from here, Farmington Station. And then our third and newest location is in the University Place in the Orem Mall. I have really good people at all 3 locations that help things along the way, and they do a great job for me. What separates us from our competition is the backdrop. You can see it's our hat wall. We have as many hats here as probably any store in the West. Most of these hats we can design ourselves. We can do a custom hat with New Era, and they are specific to our stores only. A lot of people don't want to wear the same hat that everybody else is wearing. So our hats are very specific, very detailed, and very unique. I mean, you can get very specific with every hat that we have. And I'm older, so it's cool thinking, hey, I designed that hat that this 15, 16-year-old kid thinks is really cool. We've had a few different athletes come in the store to do signings, do player appearances. We've had a really good relationship with some of the Real players. When we first opened, it put us on the map a little bit with the soccer community. We had an impressive turnout, you know, so we were kind of the go-to store for Real gear. And I think fans really appreciated the opportunity to meet their favorite athlete, get a picture with them, get an autograph. We had Damian Lillard before he became really big. He came. He was awesome with our customers, had a phenomenal turnout. We've got a local feel, and we kind of know what's going on in our market. There's things that we can do that maybe other stores can't do. This business it's a family business. It's been so much fun for my kids. I have 2 kids, 11 and 13. They both enjoy sports, so they'll come to the store, they'll help me with shipment. And like I say, anytime we go on a vacation, wherever it might be, whether it's a sporting event, we're always taking merchandise, having the kids wear stuff, and putting it on our social media. I work harder now than I've ever worked, and sometimes I think I'm more stressed because the weight of everything is on you, but you see the fruits of your labor. I think it's important to follow your dreams. You're just so much happier. Take chances, and you're gonna fail. Everybody's gonna fail at things, and you may struggle. It may not work out the first time, but keep trying. I work as hard as I ever have, but when you're passionate about it, it doesn't seem like work.
Special thanks to Troy for having us over today. Make sure and check out one of his Pro Image Sports locations and support local businesses. I'm Tyson Haskins, and that's another Profile.